Good morning, friends. Today we'll try to work on this topic called as advanced filter. For this, we'll be creating a data sheet. The labels are given to us. We'll try to do this. Chaliye, let's start. Serial number. For serial number, let's say we pick a data set for 20 people only. 20. Actually, it needs to be a very big number. So let's go it and do something. Now, go to fill option. Go to series. We are going to fill it in a column. So pick column. Start value is 1. Let's say end value is 1000. Okay, so we should have a bigger data set. Now, execution didn't happen because we have to start with something called as putting a value of 1 in one cell and then going into this fill option. Okay, so give it one more try. Series, column, start value 1, end value is 1000, and you press OK. Now you see your start value is 1. Let me do control shift down arrow. Now last value you can see here is 1000. Okay, so let's go to the top. Control shift up arrow. Now with this, next thing that we have is something called as registration number. Let's say registration number is a 6-digit code given to a student. Okay, and in order to bring in this element of uniqueness, let's put in something like 1 uh, instead of 1 2024, or okay, we'll do it like this. mm, 1 2, this is what we are going to do. 1 2 1 0 0. No, it's okay. Let's create these values also randomly rather than we giving them some value. Registration number is a 6-digit code, so we'll use rand between function. Let's say my lowest 6-digit code is 1000. 6 digit, so 3 to 5, one more 6. Okay, and my biggest 6-digit code is 999999. Okay, I press enter, I get this value. Now you see what I'm going to do is like I'm going to I'll try to bring these values in an order. So I'm keeping it into number. Now you see first one is 800193. Second value as I'm putting in 194, and then I'm doing a double click. Hope you got this. Now you see these are registration numbers that we are going to use for our data set. All of them, they're different. No two numbers are same. Now we have to create name of these people. We'll use and command. We'll start with equals to in bracket in inverted comma. We'll put name, name underscore. I'm trying to put in this way. Okay, again inverted comma close, and I'm using this and with another function called as rand between. Okay, so rand between means instead of rand between, a name cannot be rand between because rand between will bring in a random number, maybe a high degree of possibility that it may be repeating again. So we'll again do it, name underscore 1. Okay, and then we'll do name uh, name underscore 2. Likewise, you see I'm going to bring in 10,000 different names. Okay, 1 2 3, again 1, it is jumbling up. So because there is a rand between function here, so we created this 1 2, again 1 3 1 4 sequence coming up. So what we'll do is like we'll again do, so experimentation is must equals to name, or I'll write Anup Mohanty 1. Next cell I'm writing Anup Mohanty 2. Okay, so now I have two different names, and when I do a click, I'll be creating different names up to 10,000. Now 1000. Anup Mohanty 1000. They all are different. Why? Because you see they are having first name and second name ditto same, but the third value, which is actually again a part of the name is different. So I've got these unique names. Then program, for program, what we can do is like we can put in again, program can be randomly created. Here randomization is there. Okay. Now you see, maybe I don't want to give any one particular person any particular program according to my discretion. Let me bring in this randomly. So I'm going to use this equals to in bracket program underscore, and then I'm closing it with inverted comma and then putting and function and function, and I'm again going to create second function here, rand between, because program can be duplicated, so people can be there. I'm putting in how many programs. Let's say this university has total 10 programs, and these values are going to come in randomly, so I'm just doing a double click. Now you see these values will keep on changing, so it's better I copy this value and all these formula driven output and go to paste special and pick for value. Okay, when you do it now, there is no more possibility of any change. Let's see this drop down list: 1, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you see all values have come up from 1 to 10. Okay, so now you see next is like which school you belong to. Let's say they all belong to same school, MSB. So we'll create MSB everywhere, no change. Now you see in one time when I'm clicking it, same value is getting repeated. In second one, I'm using rand between function, so different values are coming in with repetition possibility. In third, I'm again putting in Anup Mohanty 1, Anup Mohanty 2. I'm giving a sequence and I'm asking system to generate all different unique names. So it is all getting different. Okay. So here it was first two numbers that we created, and then we created a series like that only. So again, unique values. Now contact number. Now you understand contact number is something where it is like a 10-digit number, mobile number. So how will we do is like we'll pick one value randomly. We need to start with equal to RAND between bracket start. Don't type anything from your side. It's better to pick formulas from the list available. So bottom is like because it is a 10-digit number, and we'll start with 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now this is the smallest. Smallest means smallest can be further small, but most of the time our mobile number starts with this thing, and then biggest is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you see this is my value. When I press enter, I get this number. So this is a dummy value which is created manually. So this don't reflect actually any actual data, but we are trying to uh, do something. Now you see this is a random value, okay? And I try to post this value here, changing the last value. What is happening is like these values are jumping. So let me do it. Control Z, Control C, Control under this right click, paste special values. Okay, now this number is 918271298. I'm putting the next value. Okay, so now these values are auto generated values. We are creating these values, and next is student email ID. How to create student email ID if it is a case. Now what is the name of the student? Here it is Anup Mohanty. Can I take for creating this email ID, what I'm going to do is like I'm going to bring in an additional column here first. Let me, because I need some information. Let me get the first name of the student. Here it is. In every time it is okay. Anup, it is there Anup everywhere. So what I'm going to do is like I'm going to type the first name of the person and then press enter. Once you do, then you have to do control and plus control plus control minus alt plus, wait a minute, alt, I'm not getting the thing, escape. No issues. What we'll do is like uh we'll get, because you see in all these names ANOOP is 5 letter word, so we'll pick something called as left. This is from left side. Okay, left, this is a text function. We'll pick this. It depends on your situation. So be ready for bringing in creative results. So I got this, and if I run it, it will be same for everyone. In every cell, you see these are formulas, cell reference and formula. Now you see I'm going to create email ID. And one more thing that you have to do, this needs to be in lowercase. In email ID, you have to bring in all names in lower ID. So lowercase equals to lower bracket start, give cell reference, press enter, and do it for all and lower. Okay. So this is we are into data creation, nothing else. So now you see I need to create an email ID. So what I'm going to do is like I'm going to use another text function called as concatenate. Will take the reference of text1, which is your name, first name. Then I'm going to put comma. You see here it is a text written in a cell. I'm giving a cell reference. But if it might have been a text manually and I'm supposed to type that, so I have to use inverted comma. Okay, but now it is a cell reference. Now next thing is like I'm going to bring in full stop. After my name, I'm putting in full stop, which is in inverted comma. Now, again, I'm putting a comma and I'm trying to, because these values need to be different. Two people cannot have first name and then second variable also same. So it will bring in duplication. So I'm taking the registration number or the identity of this person. Again, it is a number, so no problem. You need not to use inverted comma. And then now, finally, we are going to use inverted comma to again bring in some special characters, like let me write @gmail.com. Okay, now you have to close the inverted comma also. @gmail.com. This is going to be attached to every value. Now this is how I got my mail ID. So we have to generate it for everyone. Now you see Anoop is same for everyone, hence you see Anoop. Otherwise you might have seen different values, but how we are differentiating is using their registration number and @gmail.com. So this is how you get their email ID, father name. Let's say we will again go with this thing called as father underscore one, father underscore two, likewise, and do a double click. 2 2 3 3 4 4. You see again there is a slight variation which is happening. 3 4 5 6. Acha, they are getting repeated. Let me. So we are getting siblings together. Okay, two people getting same father is let's go with it. No problem. Okay, some of them they have their brother and sister together in same institution. Hence, you may have students with same father. Okay, no problem. Let's go to contact number again. You see here you have a contact number. Similarly, you'll create contact number. So I don't want to create this. Let me delete this data. Mother name will create. Mother name is again like the same father name concept. You see, we cannot give you the genuine data. Hence, according to YouTube policy, hence we are creating these values artificially. Now, zone means they must be belonging to some area, like any state in district. So let me put in this thing as again random. This is randomization equals to, let me start with inverted comma, district. I'm going to give them districts underscore, again inverted comma close, and function and rand between. Okay, so with this I'm trying to give them a district between 1 to 100. So let me close it, press enter. Again, district 87. So it can be any of the districts. So because 1,000 students are there, randomly these values will be allocated. Control Shift, right? Converted into values. The already data there is already. Yes, yes, yes. Now you see earlier before that it was a formula. Now it is a value. Now our data set is ready. And enter. Okay. Yesterday I actually made a video on YouTube, and in that dataset some numbers were mentioned. Hence, what YouTube did is like they deleted the video, and it was only viewed by 5 or 6 people. So it's very good that YouTube is able to figure out certain uh, like uh, errors so fast, and it is perfectly right when something like this is going to happen. Okay, no problem. So what I'm going to do is like uh, let me pick up a particular program. Okay, in my first requirement, I'm going to pick up this label as program, and I'll go for program 6. Okay, so let's say you have been given a situation where system has a huge data set and you are expected to deliver only something very limited. So you can see filters being activated. So we'll do Control Shift L. We'll remove the filters. For this advanced filter, you need to go to data, and in filter, you do have something called as advanced. Click it, you'll get this tab. This is advanced filter tab. You see the table has been highlighted. So this is what source data. Okay, this is your actual data from where you are going to do this data segregation. Okay, now it has selected from A to K column. All these columns have been picked up, and if you go down, you will find it will select the up to last data set, which is 1000 unit. Now, next is like what criteria are you going to give it to your system so that it filters out your information. I have my criteria of program 6. Okay, let me remove it. My criteria is these two cells. Okay, and then third cell is inactive, copy to. So let me click it here so that I can do my execution in a particular cell. Let me bring my output here. Okay, so I've given my destination also where I would like to see my output. So this is source data. First table, master table is your source data. Second one is your criteria. Third one is your destination where you would like to see your output. Okay, one thing that you need to make sure is your label that you have picked up here, program, should be same in your master data. Once you save and you click OK, now you see we got some output there. Let's see what is this output. uh, we have we are searching for program 6. Where is your program? Program. Here we have something called as program. Now, can you see this? How many students do you have under program 6? It is 109 students. Okay. So, only students with something called as program 6, they have been filtered out. Is it clear? Now, you see, this is only possible when you're using same labels. I'm just deleting it up so that we can do some more calculations here. Now, instead of program, I'm going to give another criteria. My criteria is here, district. Okay. So let me see. I'm going to do a slight different calculation. This is like I would like to see uh, students who are there in program 8 and having a district code of 16. Okay. Even this has got something. So let me change the label here. Let me change. This is district only. Label at the top should be district only. It got district 16 due to that formula application. No issues. Now you see your data is ready. Second situation is where I'm asking you two things together. So these are two of my requirements in my data set. Let's go again to data tab and advanced. Now again you see from here to last and from here to 1000 students in the bottom. So you have your complete selection done. So data selection table is not an issue. Now, criteria range is not going to be only two, but rather four cells together. Okay, again, we are going to do copy, and again, I am going to just select one cell where I'm going to expect my output to happen. Now, when I say OK, you see nothing happened. Let me see once again. Go to filter, select the data, put your condition. Condition is these two cells, these two data sets together, copy to another cell, clear the location, give the reference, acha, give the reference here and say OK. You see, you're not getting any value. You're not getting any value. Okay. So let's check whether there is some student with program 8 and district 11. So for this, let's apply filter Control Shift L, bring in district 8, select deactivate this and then go for program 8. Once program 8 is done, what we are selecting is district number 11. Now we need to see it once again. Wait, I forgot my question. What was that? District 11, program 8. So we are going into program 8. Program 8 only. So now program 8 is available. Now we have to see district 11. Now you see, if you sort this data out, values cannot change. You don't have district 11. You have 1, you have 10, 11 is not there. After 1, it is 100. Okay. So 11 is not there. So this is what is our situation on hand. We don't have anything. So can we search for another one? Yes. Can we have, you see, all these are visible to you. So we'll go with district 19. Okay. So let me remove the filter. We will be searching for district 19 instead of 11. To get an output, we are going to search this. Okay. I hope this is clear to you. So if you don't have an output as per your expectation, system will not be giving you any output. So let me start again. So I am going to my master table. So my requirement I've changed intentionally to get an output so that we understand the execution. So filter advanced. So when you click it, system is going to select your table. Where is this selection done? No, you see now this time selection area is huge. So what it means is you need to clean it up and do the exact selection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then uh, control shift downwards. Okay. So this is your table. After your table, you have to define it this only. Range is program and district together. And then copy to, when you click it like this, there you have to clean it and you have to give the reference of the cell where you'd like to have an output. When I say okay, you see we got some labels. Okay, there are two students only. There are two students in this category who have done program 8 and they belong to district 19. Is there any doubt? I feel like there will not be any doubt because you cannot generate more data. The only legitimate data from your data set is two people collectively. Okay, who are they? Anup Mohanty 223, Anup Mohanty 480. So this is how you are doing it. Now you see you can also do it for something called as, let's say we add one more column to our data set. We are adding salaries. Insert. I'm inserting one more row. I'm putting a code called as salary. The people are getting their salary. Let me generate my data rand between bracket start 1 lakh to 5 lakh. I'm putting these values so that student gets some salary of their own. Double click. Okay. So now you see I'm going to have to copy this data. Again, I have to paste special with numbers. Now they are numbers. No more rand between function. These values will not change. Okay. Now what we are going to do is like we are going to use salary as a label in our search. Okay. And second thing, and I am requiring is like I need some values which are going to be greater than, where is greater than, uh, it is saying our range was 1 to 5 lakh, na? So we'll try to see only values which are greater than 4 lakh. So 4 to 5 lakh will be our criteria. So this is what we are looking for. So let me first clean the data, or we can do it in the next cell also, but just for ease purpose. So I'm bringing in this requirement of ours. Chale. Now let's go to filter option. No, no, sorry. When you click filter, filter will be activated. Go to advanced. Table selection is done correctly. Criteria range. Now, criteria range is something that we have to change. My criteria is only salary. I'm going to copy to another location. I have to tell them the location actually. So I'm figuring out only people with a particular salary range. When I press OK, you see I got good number of people. Yeah, whether it is correct or not, for this you need to go to the salary tab. But here you see 1 5 8 11 12 serial number different means you have many people into this. So you see this is the salary range. Let me put in control shift L. So I'm putting in this. Go to salary filter, and you see the lowest salary that is available to you, because here data is sorted from smallest to largest. So the smallest value is 4 lakh 28, 4 lakh 245, 4 lakh 538. So what it indicates ki all values above 5 lakh, 4 lakh is given. So how many numbers are there? Control shift down arrow. So you'll find 263 people are there in this data set who have the salary in the range of 4 to 5 lakh. Hope this is clear. So what we have done is we have done advanced filter using certain criterias, well-defined criterias. So you can use one criteria at a time, you can use multiple criterias simultaneously. So you see ultimately you're going to get your output. With this